Have you ever wondered what happens when you put all the multiplicative stats together and then use the most damaging assault rifle in the game? No? Well, that's okay. I have, and I've done it for you. So, yeah, this is a monster. Okay, it's an absolute monster. And as near as I can figure, I've gone through all the friggin' maths, the charts, the lot. Like, honestly, the lot. And just to show, this is a quick sneaky peek preview of the builds. Also, if anyone likes it being shown like that, do actually tell me. However, onto the actual subject of top graph is MK16, bottom graph is FAMAS. At what point do you think FAMAS is keeping up with the MK16's damage with this build? It's not. So, yeah, it's quite funny. Call it what you will. Admittedly, there is one catch to this, and it is mainly, although this does really well in open world, this build is specifically, I can't say that word a lot of the time at the moment, specifically designed to screw over Black Tusk. So if you wanted a DPS build that absolutely melts Black Tusk in Legendary or White Tusk, whatever they're called nowadays, this is it. It does like 49% damage to health. So those Chungas are dead. The Warhounds, they're dead. Armor, not a problem either. You've got like 16% damage to armor and like 18% damage to targets out of cover. It is just multiplier on top of multiplier on top of multiplier. And the longer you fire, I believe it's around the 21 round mark. So once you've got 21 rounds left in your magazine, you are at full stacks of strain. So those last 21 rounds will do full stacks of damage. And it's about near enough 1 million damage a shot. It's literally like 980,000 damage. It's stupid. It's absolutely bizarre. And yeah, it's just stacking multipliers. And at the moment, this is my go-to DPS build. I've tried it in legendaries, I've tried it in raids, I've tried it just running around in the world. I've got like 4 directives on at the moment. I'm just messing about, annoying some Black Tusk, and it is literally not a problem. It is destroying absolutely everything. It doesn't care. It's beautiful, and I love it. I can't help but to sort of laugh because I've tried FAMAS with this, and admittedly, I don't want to like, I'm a little bit ashamed to admit it, but it's only like 3.6% difference. But yeah, with this specific build, I don't know about other builds, I'm not looked into it because I don't care, but with this specific build, the MK16 outperforms FAMAS by about 3.6%, and I'm just happy about it. I'm just happy because FAMAS is no longer king of the assault rifles, the best one going, or whatever. MK16 does more, like overall on everything, DPS, hits. Like, it's just, with this build, it's better. And for me personally as well, this build works better than most of the assault rifle builds that I have tried as well. There are a few that I have played around with, I've even done videos on them, and to be fair, I think the one I like the most is the AR headshot pistol thing, just because you're using Dodge City holster and you're just sitting there shooting and like, you know what, I'm actually bored of you, just swap my pistol and go away. No need for that with this. It is just go away anyway, and due to all the multiplicative stacks, everything works. Like, you can just be like, yeah, by the way, I've got a minigun. Like, you just feel like Terminator from Terminator 2, just hanging out a window, just blasting everything coming out of a helicopter and a car. Anyway, secondary weapon is Pestilence, because we do have some LMG damage on this, and along with all the multiplicative stacks, it does actually work quite well. It doesn't hit as hard as my actual LMG build, but then that's initially put for an LMG. You don't have to use Pestilence if you do not wish to. You could use another LMG if you wanted. The M16 is a good shout. If not, Sleipnir for the Perfect Frenzy. That is actually quite a good shout. I might try that. But yeah, Pestilence does actually work quite well. I'm unsure if the Pestilence debuff actually works with all the multiplicative stacks or if it's just pure weapon damage. That is something I'll have to look into, or I'm just going to go ask Rise of Brutality, and I'm going to keep plugging him because he needs more attention. But yeah, this is the AR, and it does pretty damn well, hitting about 700k shot. Easily take down a named elite in one mag with a few rounds spare, but in case you can't tell, the moment that armor disappears, our damage near enough ramps up by about 100,000, and it does get pretty damn stupid. And overall, I need you guys to use. I'm literally like hugging the mic, like I'm hugging you guys, all 10 of you that will watch this. But you need to use this build, especially if you find yourself struggling as a DPS or with a DPS build in Legendary. I haven't tried it solo, been playing it with a group, but yeah, I did like near enough double the rest of them because this build is just absolutely ruinous. But the Hollow Man, I got a pretty roll, so I had to swap out to crit damage, but I near enough maxed armor. If I could, I would want crit chance or crit damage and then swap out the armor to weapon damage. I've got a Fenris chest. You can go with Gruppo, Cheska, or even your third Walker and Harris, because we are running Obliterate. 2-piece Walker and Harris with Vigilance. This is going to give us weapon damage and damage to armor as well. Contractor's Gloves with critical hit damage and weapon damage, and Fox's Prayer. That gives us so many multipliers, of course, because we've got Hollow Man, damage to health, Contractor's Gloves, damage to armor, Fox's Prayer, targets out of cover, and then we've got health damage on the weapon and damage to targets out of cover on the weapon itself. And pretty much the same goes again with the LMG Pestilence. Mine's not god rolled, I know, how dare I show you a non-god rolled weapon. And just for the sake of it, I am showing an orbit here as well, because on occasion I do like to show it because I worked hard for that. Now we are rocking 50% critical hit chance, which is where orbit does come in. If you do find struggling, just pop a red in the head and you're good to go. And 134% critical hit damage. So it's a bit low on that end, but due to all the multiplicative stats, it just ruins stuff. But anyway, have fun, good luck, and don't die. It's bad for the health.